fans, Ken Cal for Game Day Preview presented by Comerica Bank. Second game of 3 straight on the road for the Red Wings. Tonight, they're in St. Paul, Minnesota to take on the Wild. The Red Wings returned from the Christmas break with a 3-2 win over Nashville. Luke Glendening scored the game winner in the third period on a deflection. Brendan Smith played a solid game, scoring a goal and chipping in with an assist. The Red Wings are 6-1-2 in their last 9 road games. The team needs to continue their solid play away from Joe Louis Arena. 8 of their next 9 games will be played on the road. Riley, this series over the years has been very tough between the Red Wings and the Minnesota Wild. 3-0-1, the Red Wings. Last 2 games ended up in a shootout. Your overall take on how to generate offense against this club?
I think we just kind of got to do the same thing we did in Nashville. Just get the puck low, sometimes not make the straight pass, try to bank it off the wall and get pucks in behind the D. Just things like that. I think once we get in the O-zone, we can cycle around and use our skill. So I think we had a good game last game, so we're just going to try to keep that rolling.
Detroit is currently in second place in a very tight Atlantic division. They're 1 point behind first place Florida and tied in points with Montreal. The Wild dropped a 3-1 decision to the Pittsburgh Penguins in their last outing. It was their 3rd regulation loss in 4 games after a 6-0-2 span. The Wild currently sit in 4th place in the Central Division with 42 points.
Just tell me how much the depth of this team helps in that regard on a nightly basis.
It's unbelievable, the depth. I mean, someone gets hurt or somebody gets sick or whatever, and you put somebody in and they kind of, that door opens and they fill it. So it's pretty impressive. And I mean, you got to test that to Kenny and all the staff, because they've done a great job of drafting, recruiting, or training, or whatever it is. And it's impressive just to see guys step in at all different positions and contribute. I think that's the biggest thing, and it's kind of cool to see.
Petr Mrazek will be between the pipes for the Wings in tonight's game.
Yeah, when you practice hard and do everything right, then the game is always easier to play and have more success.
Tonight we have some game time decisions we got to make on a couple different players, so I won't know for sure on our lineup until tonight. Yeah, Larkin and Glendening. Glendening's sick right now, so we're going to see if he's ready to play tonight or not. Yeah, Lark's he looked like he was ready. So but until I know for sure and he comes back tonight and he feels the same as he did today, so he could definitely be in. But we're going to wait and see where he's at tonight.
Excited to get back and fresh and ready to skate. So the way I play, I don't see it holding me back or being afraid out there. Just want to get back and create some offense and play my game.
Keep an eye on Gustav Nyquist. He has 6 goals and an assist, and he's on a 5-game point streak in this series with Minnesota. Zach Parise has 5 goals in his last 3 meetings against the Wings. Puck drop between the Red Wings and the Wild will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You can watch the game on Fox Sports Detroit with Ken Daniels and Chris Osgood, or listen on the radio on 97.1 The Ticket with Paul Woods and me. For Comerica Bank Game Day Preview, I'm Ken Cal. Enjoy the game.